Hello, children. This is your social science teacher Nidhi Rai. Children, today we are going to start a new chapter as we have already discussed about the continents of the world. I hope you all remember there are seven continents, and if we name them, they are Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Africa, Antarctica, and Australia. In your last academic year, you have already learned about the Asia, Europe, and Africa. But in today's class, we are going to discuss about the third largest continent in the world, and that is North America. Okay, let's start. North America. North America is also called the land of prairies. Prairies means a large open area of grassland. So, as last year you have studied the geographical features and importance of Asia, Europe, and Africa, this year you will learn a lot about North America, South America, Australia, and Antarctica. So, in this lesson, we will study about location, extent, physical setting, physical divisions, climate, natural vegetations, agriculture, important minerals, industries, population growth, distribution, and density of the continent of North America. So, these are the things that we will discuss in this chapter and how they are going to help you. They'll help you in understanding the location, extent, and physical setting of North America. They will help you in understanding, by comparison, the diversity of physical division. You will get to know the richness and lakes of North America, and you will understand the influence of climate on natural vegetations and animals. And you will also know about agricultural development of North America, and you will understand how North America developed industries by utilizing minerals. And the last point is you will get to understand the density and distribution of population of North America. So this topic will help you in understanding all these points. So let's start. North America is a recently discovered continent. In 1501, the Italian navigator and explorer Amerigo Vespucci, on his third voyage, sailed to the coast of the mainland, and he found Rio de Janeiro, which is currently situated in Brazil. Then the continent was called by the first word of his name, Amerigo, that is America. The continent is mostly inhabited by Europeans. They made use of Mexico's gold. The French built a profitable fur trade in Canada, and the British exploited it. Exploited means made full use and derived benefits from the fisheries and the forests of the Atlantic provinces of Canada and New England of USA. These all are the states of USA right now. So there's one more interesting fact about the discovery of America, that it was not first discovered by the Amerigo Vespucci. First, Christopher Columbus. He was the first man who also gave the theory that the earth is not flat and it is in the round shape, and was the first Italian navigator who discovered this land. But Vespucci was the first person to recognize America as a distinct continent that were previously unknown to Europeans, Asians, and Africans. And that time, America was a single continent. Later, it was divided into two continents because these two continents, North America and South America, they are located on two different tectonic plates. The sound resource space combined with development in science and technology, a large domestic market, international trade relationship, development of good means of transportation, etc., have helped North America to become one of the most developed regions of the world. So the nations of the North America are very rich and called one of the economically prosperous countries. Therefore, it is necessary to understand the continent as a model for progress for other continents. Okay, children, now we will discuss about North America's location, its physical setting, and its extent. We'll discuss these points one by one. Let's start with location. North America is located entirely to the north of the equator. An equator is an invisible line which divides the planet into a northern hemisphere and a southern hemisphere. In simple sentence, we can say that it divides the planet into two equal parts. So North America is located to the north of the equator and the latitude is 19° north to 71° north and longitude is 50° west to 150° west. So here is the world's third largest continent, North America. The first is Asia and the second is Africa, and North America is the third largest continent of the world. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the continent in the south and the Arctic Circle in the north. A Tropic of Cancer is the parallel of latitude that is approximately 23 1/2 degrees north of the equator, and that is the northernmost latitude reached by the overhead sun. So this line passes through the south, start from the south, and it passes through the continent to the north side of this continent, that is Arctic Circle. So the line you are seeing here is the Tropic of Cancer. So children, till now we have discussed about the location of North America. Let's discuss about its physical setting. So North America is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean in the east and Pacific Ocean in the west and Arctic Ocean in the north. It is separated from the continent of Asia by the Bering Strait. So this is the Bering Strait. If you're wondering what is a strait, it is a narrow passage of water which connects two seas or two other large areas of water. So this strait is known as Bering Strait, which connects two continents, that is Asia and North America. It has a land link with South America by the Isthmus of Panama. So this link is known as Isthmus of Panama because an isthmus is a narrow strip of land that connects two larger land masses and separate two water bodies. In this case, it is separating Caribbean Sea and Caribbean Sea and Pacific Ocean, and it's joining two large land masses, that is North America and South America. A number of smaller water bodies are also found here, that is Gulf of California, Gulf of Alaska, the Hudson Bay, and Gulf of Mexico. And this Baffin Bay is also there. So these are the smaller water bodies which have been found in North America. If you're wondering what is a gulf, it is a deep inlet of the sea, almost surrounded by the land with narrow mouth. In simple sentence, you can say that it is also a part of sea only. A new found land is found to the east of Canada. East of the Canada, if we'll say, we'll go through the direction. This is north, this is south, so this is east. So this side that Newfoundland has been found. A number of islands lie in the Arctic Ocean, of which Greenland is the largest. In the Arctic Ocean, so many small islands have been found, but the Greenland is the largest island which have been found in the Arctic Ocean. The strip of land that lies to the south of North America is called Central America. So, this strip of land is known as Central America. The West Indies and the Cuba Islands also found in the Caribbean Sea. So, this is our Cuba Island and this is our West Indies Island. So, this was all about the physical setting of North America. Now, let's talk about its extent. Okay, children, let's discuss about the extent of North America. Extent simply means how much area it is covering on planet Earth, or you can say on the map of the Earth. So, North America is the third largest continent in area, which is 16.4% after Asia and Africa. So, if we go by area wise, Asia is the biggest continent, after that is Africa, and then the third one is North America. It is almost 7 times bigger than India. There are 24 countries in North America. Canada, USA, and Mexico are three large countries by their size. If we go by size, Canada, USA, and Mexico are the three large countries in North America. The Caribbean islands are also area included in the physical area of North America. There are many small and big islands have been found in Caribbean Sea, and all those islands are included in the map of North America. So let's talk about some interesting fact about these three large countries, that is Canada, USA, and Mexico, and what are they popular for. So Canada is popular for Trans-Canadian Railway. USA is popular for Grand Canyon, Holmes Lake, Bar Ringer Crater, and volcanoes. And West Indies is popular for cricket and Ireland. So this was all about the extent of North America. So children, we have already discussed about the location, the physical setting and extent of North America. Now we'll discuss about its physical division. It is really important because it will help you in understanding the natural features of North America, such as its mountain regions, its lowlands, major rivers, sea areas, etc. etc. So, the continent of North America is divided into four major physical divisions, and they are Western Cordilleras or the Rocky Mountains, the Great Central Plains, the Appalachian Highlands, and the Coastal Plains. Now, one by one, we'll discuss about them. Let's start with the Western Cordilleras or the Rocky Mountain. The Western Cordilleras. The Western Cordilleras, or sometimes also called the Pacific Cordillera, and it means mountains in chain system. These are the young fold mountain ranges like the Himalayas of India. The Western Cordilleras run from Alaska in the north to Panama in south. They consist of a series of plateaus, for example, Colorado Plateaus, Mexican Yucatan Plateau, and a form of series of parallel fold mountains. Parallel fold mountains means their crusts are folded in a parallel system, like the way you fold your pages. So, you know what is a plateau? A plateau is an area of a fairly level high ground, or you can say uneven land or tableland. The Rockies are most important ranges in the Western Cordilleras. The height of the range is low towards Alaska and it increases enormously towards Mexico. Mount McKinley is the highest peak and Death Valley is the lowest part in the region. In these pictures, you can see the pictures of all these mountains. The first one is the Rockies, which is also known as the Rocky Mountains, and it is the most important range in Western Cordilleras. The second one is Brooks Range, which can be found in Alaska. The third picture is of Mount McKinley, which is in Denali, and it is the highest peak, and its height is around 6,194 meter. And the Death Valley is in East California, and it is 86 meter below the sea level. It is called the Death Valley because in the summer it became the hottest region on the earth. The Cascade and Sierra Nevada are other ranges. The Whitney Mountain and White Mountains in California are well known for their rugged slopes and scenic beauty. There are some intermountain plateaus found between these ranges. So, the some intermountain plateaus which have been found in these ranges: Plateau of Colombia, Colorado, and Mexican are the important ones. River Colorado cuts the Colorado Plateau and has given rise to the Grand Canyon, which you can see in the last picture. It is found in the state of Arizona in USA. So children, in today's class, we discussed about the discovery of North America, its location, physical setting and extent, and its physical division also we have covered. In that we were discussing about the Western Cordilleras. The rest of the point we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you so much, children.